Welcome people to the podcast Let's Talk Live. I'm Mert
And I'm Cedric.
and we have our behind the camera audio man Ilian with us as well.
Yep.
Yeah, giving us some signs, some instructions.
Yeah, so today we want to talk about Leeuwarden.
Leeuwarden, yeah, weather is getting warmer, so it's time to get outside and do some stuff.
Activity.
Activity time, yeah, that's true. So yeah, we just wanted to point out some things you can do in Leeuwarden and places to visit.
Yeah. Who are cool for people in our age.
Yeah, I mean, there's interesting stuff going on. For example, the Frieze Museum.
Yeah, very
I
cool.
think right now until I'm not sure, it's like the 20th or 15th of March, there's like a Viking exhibition.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I went there.
You went there?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I wanted to go there. Was it just in Dutch or was it also in English?
Well, the instructions were, I think they were in English, but they weren't that exact, so it wasn't that much of a text.
Okay.
But still, the thing was cool. They had like Vikings like fighting and stuff, and the overall layout of the museum is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they also had stuff where kids could like play with like wooden toys, like wooden like knives and swords, whatever.
Yeah, like from the replicas of that time.
Yeah, and they also had a boat in there as well, which you can go on. And then there were like all little small monitors where they had like movies as well. So like in every normal museum. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty big, and they don't just have the Vikings thing. They also have paintings as well as old Friesland stuff.
Yeah, so like cultural
as well. Yeah,
cultural art.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a pretty big museum in the center of Leeuwarden.
Yeah,
go check it out.
Yeah, and in front of that, there's like a big square, and every Friday there's a Friday market there where you can get food, like fruits, bread, as well as multiple other things for a really good price. And they're all bio because they're all like farmers.
Pretty much regional stuff.
And it's delicious, very delicious.
Said, fresh bread. You can also get like all other stuff. It's a big market.
Fish, you can get dips and whatever your heart craves or your body craves at the moment, you could probably get there. All there are like jumbo and stuff next to it as well, and nearby.
It's like a small shopping mall they set up there.
Yeah.
You can get food, like street food, and also clothes, and
it's open till 5, I think, as well. So you can take almost all day to like go there and chill. Yeah, so you don't have to do it in the morning like normally. Yeah. Although it could be that when you go there at 5, that some of the stuff is already gone. That's what you wanted. So you still have to do. You have to go there. I think the proper where I normally go is like around 12, I think 12 and 1, and probably everything is still there. Well, till now I never had the problem of not finding something that I wanted to get there. And next to that, pretty near, is Bar Street, where we probably spend a lot of time. Although we only I started. Oh, you started in September as well, right?
Well, I started creative business in September.
Oh yeah, and then you switched. Yeah, so
I've been here for over a year now.
Yeah, me not, but we probably have been to the Bar Street still similar times because I went there a lot. Yeah. Not always willingly, but it was also fun, very fun. So the start week, as we already said, was very fun, but. Also, although I thought it's just gonna be this 1 week where I often go into the club or like bar, street thing, I still went there a lot though. Also during our module. So it's not like that our module is taking all of our time. We still have a lot of free time, which we could use for good things like sitting at home, drawing, or playing card games, or doing whatever, except most of the people look at Netflix and then go party and drink and then go home and Netflix again.
Yeah, I mean, people get out to socialize.
Yeah.
Have a beer together.
Yeah, so normally the street looks pretty clean, and because of all the canals as well.
Except
it has a really nice feeling actually.
Dog poop on the streets.
Well, yeah.
That's like thing. Yeah. So I don't get it, but I think we also talked about it in last episode. Yeah, people are leaving their dog poop on the street. Yeah. If you have a dog, don't do that.
Yeah. Although dogs are cool, but take the shit into the trash.
Yeah.
And also because it's so windy here, the smell like carries on, so you can probably smell shit that's like been made on the other half of the city. So. Yeah, and bring some scarves as well because the winters are cold.
Yeah.
Really cold, and there's no rain or like no snow. Well, there's always rain here. Be prepared for that. So always take a jacket with you, a coat or a raincoat, waterproof jacket, probably also waterproof pants and waterproof shoes or whatever. It's much waterproof stuff you have, take it with you. You'll definitely need it, or you'll definitely use it as well. Yeah, and we talked about museums. I think you mentioned the Fries Museum, right? Yeah. So there's also other museums you can visit here. A lot of them actually. There's the Ceramic Museum as well, which is I heard very popular or very nice. Of course, not for free, but nowadays almost nothing is for free.
So yeah, they display different Chinese ornaments and stuff made of ceramic dated back to the Tang Dynasty. If anyone is interested in Chinese culture, go to the Ceramic Museum. Yeah,
and other stuff, they have a lot of parks here as well. Parks are pretty cool, which are very beautiful, and you can hang around there, although you're not allowed to drink in public. Very important factor, because I didn't know that, and we had to leave a lot of alcohol or give the police a lot of alcohol, or we had to chug it, but we couldn't chug it all, so we had to had to give it away, and that's always still it's not a nice thing.
Yeah, so it's not people and the police don't want to see you drinking outside.
Yeah, so keep that in mind, but you can still do it, of course, but just have it in your back of your head that if you get detected, you have to throw it away
or go to jail.
Well, that should not happen as long as you don't react.
But I
I
was also just one night going home.
Yeah.
And there were like 3 or 4 policemen standing around one guy, and he had his beer in his hand, and they made him, like you said, either chug it or like empty it.
Yeah.
And in the end, he had to empty it, and it was like, that's harsh.
Well, somehow I get why they don't want that happening outside, just because then you have less beer bottles.
Yeah, true.
Thrown around and stuff, because I don't know why, but people don't throw their bottles into a bin or something, or put it next to it at least. They just put it somewhere, and then the wind carries it on, and yeah.
Yeah, because they're lazy people. Lazy people.
Yeah. But still, overall, the parks are pretty cool. They have a lot here, so they have different ones spread around the city and like outskirts of the city. Yeah, and they're pretty cozy. They're probably mostly at water, so you can always hang around there as well. In summer, definitely. Winter.
For summer
you have to put on a warm ass coat, but yeah, pretty cool. So you always have something to do here, I would say.
Yeah, for summer, like Cedric said, parks always a good opportunity. Really nice, quiet places, and there are also, I don't know the name of it, but there's also this place where there are lakes of different kind.
I mean, it's a little bit outside of the city, right? A little bit outside. It's like near the Aqua Zoo. It's like northeast, near where I live.
I'm gonna look it up. Is it the Rote Wielen?
It could be. I have to see a picture of it because I don't know any names.
Okay, let's check it out. But it's like maybe a 20-minute bike ride.
Okay, it could be near my place.
It's this one.
Yeah, I think it's near my place.
And they have several lakes where you can go inside, take a swim.
I think
cool down in summer. And what I really liked is that they have like one extra lake which is for dogs.
Okay, that's pretty
animals.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Because you're not allowed to put your dog into the other lakes because people are going in, and this is just one lake for only animals. I mean, if you want to go in there, you can do too, but then it's like your responsibility. So
yeah,
I think it's really nice. I mean, I can understand that some people don't want to go into the same water with the dog.
Yeah.
However, I'm sure some people are not quite as clean as some of those dogs. So.
But overall, there's a lot to do here. Actually, it doesn't seem like it, but if you get to know the city a bit better, you always have places where you can hang out, or little different cafes you can go to and stuff. Also, a lot of restaurants with different taste palette thingies. So you have different meals,
cuisines.
Cuisines. Yeah, so that's pretty good as well.
Yeah, you can eat African food, Turkish food, German food. So it's also Asian food. So it's all Italian, all represented here.
All represented here.
You will not miss any kind of food pretty much. And what also could be interesting, since we're talking about international stuff in Leeuwarden, Leeuwarden has its own leaning tower, just as Pisa has. It's called the Olderhove.
Yeah, the Olderhove. Yeah.
And it's from like the 1500s or something.
I think it's 1529. I think I looked that up.
Something like that, and
1529.
Yeah, it was part of an old church built during
church
that
tower.
time.
Yeah,
church tower. And the people of Leeuwarden started to, or like they made the architects start to build that tower, and they wanted to be bigger than the one in Groningen actually.
Oh, okay.
And as they started to build this tower, the ground beneath it gave up, so it started to lean sideways, and therefore they had to stop the building. So if you go visit the tower or look at pictures, you will see that the top part of it is missing.
But you can go on top though.
Yeah, you can
go on top and see
upstairs.
how the sea looks like within somewhat degree angle. Yeah, pretty cool. I went up there. Yeah, it was cool to look at. They also have like I don't know if you call it skywalk or something. So you have like glass underneath your foot, so it seems like you're standing on glass, so you can see everything. You also have that on top of there. Not everyone should go up there. Definitely not if you're afraid of heights.
No,
But so cool. Pretty windy. So if you wear a hat, wear it so that it can't fly off. Yeah. It's an overall tip, by the way. Wearing caps and stuff. Always keep in mind that it could be windy outside and that you're probably riding a bike and the wind is gonna be harder, and that just don't lose your stuff.
And if you're interested in more like old buildings and historical stuff, we also have
architecture and stuff.
Blokhuisport here in Leeuwarden, which is
prison?
that's the old prison here. It was an in-use prison until 2015, I think.
Yeah.
And now it's turned into like an historical site with different kind of businesses and shops and gift shops and whatever inside. And you can also actually book a tour around and.
Looking at touring, you can also lend boats. Also pretty cool. You can go through the canals. I did that, I think, like 3 times already. It was very, very, very cool.
But do you need like a driver's license for it?
No.
Not at all?
No.
So they just...
It's like a go-kart.
They just give you the boat?
It's like a go-kart, basically. It has like these rubber ends on both sides, so you can't really do any damage with it. But I think you have to be over 18.
You have to be over 18 to rent it?
To rent it, yeah. So if you're with your family or whatever, your dad can just rent it and then you can still drive it. It's not like it's putting anyone in danger. It's pretty chill. So, although if you have a bad driver, it does make it a bit more uncomfortable, but always take blankets or pillows because the ground is hard. They have like metal stuff, so it's hard. But overall, it's a cool experience just hanging around. You can listen to music, although, of course, you're going through a city, so don't put it up that loud. Or if you do, put some music that everyone wants to hear. What is basically not possible, so just keep it low. But it's pretty cool. You can go almost everywhere by boat in the city because it's like full of canals, which makes it also a bit more good looking. I would say so. Yeah,
the city pretty much with all the grachten and stuff is really nice to view and walk around, especially during summer, just to see the old buildings and actually many different colors. So if you walk through the city, especially during like smaller streets, and you will see different colors next to each other, which is actually really nice in my opinion, because in my hometown it's like one street is all one color because it has to be all organized and matching whatever. So you have one street which goes like all blue and the other one is all red. So can be nice, but
also a lot of places where you can take cool photos. You also have stuff like paintball here as well.
Is there a paintball area?
Yeah, near the Aquas as well. It's like, I think also like a 20 minutes drive from the city center. So that could also be cool to check out. I've never been there, but I definitely want to check it out. Yeah, and also it's not that far away from the coast. So you can also go there as well. I think that's also like, I think for the bike, 40-minute ride probably, depending on where you want to go and what way you're taking. But with a car, it's also like, I think like the fastest way with a car is probably like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Where to?
To like the coast.
The closest one is like maybe 20 minutes with a car.
Which is also pretty nice to cycle there. And you have some nice air stuff. So that's also pretty cool. It's also very convenient. Also for all the people who like to start kiting. Is it called?
Yeah, it's kite surfing.
Is it kite surfing?
It's kite surfing, yeah.
Oh yeah, windsurfing and kite surfing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so windsurfing and kite surfing are very. I think you can do that here, even in seas, not even in open water because it's so windy. Well, I heard it from friends as well.
I think kite surfing and there is the Vliegerzone.
Okay, Vliegerzone sounds like flying zone.
Like probably. Flying zone, yeah. In Leeuwarden, where you can go kite surfing.
And go rent stuff probably as well, right?
Yep, I think so. So there's like a kite shop.
Yeah, where you can rent stuff.
Yeah, where you can pretty much rent stuff, and also pretty much, I think, like book some classes if you're a beginner for the first time. So yeah,
and I did it. It's pretty cool. Kite surfing.
Kite surfing is actually like with a kite.
Yeah, with a kite.
And then windsurfing is the one with where you have something like a sail on a surfboat.
Yeah.
And
that's describing sports still, yeah. But everyone should know what windsurfing is, right?
Yeah, no, just to make it clear.
Yeah, and normal surfing you can't really do it there because you don't have that big of a waves. But but I did quite kite surfing. Tried it, pretty cool. Makes a lot of fun. Right now I'm not doing it just because I have
because of
uni. Weather and uni, and also because it's cold. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. You can go to the beach and stuff depending on what you call a beach, but overall it's pretty nice. Very, very nice place to chill. Yeah, not that full. That's also, for some people that's bad, for some people it's good. Yeah, the university is great. A lot of people, a lot of students. I don't know what the percentages of students of the overall population of Leeuwarden, but I think it's pretty high.
We can look it up.
Yeah, so I think there's there's more than 15,000 students in our uni. And I think there are like a few more universities here, right? And schools and stuff.
Yeah, there are several.
A lot of young students here as well, so it can be considered a student city.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe not as big as Amsterdam, but it's also pretty good because you don't have that many touristy people. Yeah, and this website called Leeuwarden Student City, where you can really get like updated on events and on stuff you could do, what food you could get. So that's always a good website to check out. Yeah, posting like events that are coming up in the next couple of days and stuff. Yeah, basically, so you have an entertaining week or weekend or whatever.
So there are no specific numbers.
Sources which
like how many students there are.
Well, how many citizens are there? Like 122,000?
I think 120.
Population
of
120.
Wikipedia says 122,000, but when?
Yeah.
So it's January 2019.
Okay, so that's not that old yet.
That's last year.
Oh, 2019. Oh,
2019.
I thought 2020. Sorry. Yeah.
So that's
a year old. So
ago.
Probably
like 130,000 maybe.
Yeah, I think it probably would have went up than down rather than down. So I think it's like
130, 140,000 maybe.
Yeah, but if you think I think 130 should round them up. Yeah, but I think that there are like a lot of these people are students, so it's a very lively city. Also the club thing, the club scene. There are actually a lot of bars / clubs here. I expected there to be less.
Yeah, I also expected to be less and
less full and less partyish, and very important as well, the party day in Holland is Thursday, not Friday.
Yeah, so
Thursday is like where all the students.
It is pretty much because most of the students are off on Friday, so it's a long weekend and.
So they go on Thursday. They also go on Friday. They also go on Saturday.
Yeah.
But most of the students mainly go on.
Yeah, there are
Thursday.
Like special offers at the bars on Thursdays. Where
and like special music tastes as well.
Special music, so where you can get like a shot for €1, and also like the overall drinks and stuff, and also the entrance is pretty cheap. So
sometimes it's free,
like
sometimes
free,
you pay.
or maybe like €2 or €3, but then there's also the
wardrobe thing included.
Yeah, exactly. It's included. So I was really surprised the last time I went to Hemingway.
Yeah, very good club.
So I got talked into it by friends, and they were like, "Yeah, just come with us." And I was like, "All right, just give it a try." And I wasn't planning on staying long, but anyway, we went there, and entry was like I think €2.
Yeah, 250.
250
depending
or
on
something.
What's going on there.
So the wardrobe was also included. I was like, all right, that's nice. That's a good beginning. Went to the bar, got a beer and a shot, and the bartender said it was like €4 or something.
Yeah.
I was quite surprised because
€2 for a beer and €1 for a shot.
Yeah, it was really cheap because if I go out in Germany in a club and order that one, then you easily pay like €5-6 for it.
Yeah, I mean, not sometimes it's even more.
So yeah, it was a fun night. I got home at 6. Didn't expect that. Went straight for sleep.
Yeah, I also stayed out for a while. Well, I normally always stay like till 2, but there were also some cases where I said, okay, come on, I'm gonna stay till 5. But also the cool thing is that a lot of students here actually do like student parties as well, which some people prefer than going to a club, which are also pretty cool. But that really depends on what type of people you hang around with. But there's probably, if you live in near student state, if you have friends at student state, they will probably always have an invitation for you if they have like a certain club or like a party there, because they have like a party room like in the. I'm not sure if it's
I'm not sure because they have different buildings.
No, but I think there's like in one building there's like a main party house or like a room that you can rent.
Exactly.
For parties.
There is a student stay building. There are 3 student stay buildings.
Yeah, 3 big ones, yeah.
Next to the university, and then there is a 4th one then near from the Blockhuisport. And, if you walk by it, you won't realize it's a student stay building because it's just like an old building and
near prison, so next to the prison.
It's not really next to it, but it's like maybe like 2 minutes.
Okay, from it, like 300 meters.
Yeah, something like that. And they actually have a party room downstairs.
Oh, okay. So all the student stay parties are there?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there are other party rooms in the other student stay buildings.
But they have party rooms where
they can use to make like theme parties or whatever. Yeah, and you don't have to like rent it or something.
Well, some people rent it for and they have like private parties, which like with a little bit closer group.
When I was living at that student stay building, we had a WhatsApp group.
Okay.
And so if you were planning to do something on a specific date,
in there you had to like sign
in there, and then you just like announced it in the group and also kind of like invited the people.
Yeah.
And just were like, okay, next week I would like to use the common room, the party room, because of this and that, and then people will mostly respect that and
so there's a lot of places you can go party or hang out with your friends. The parks, as we said, the clubs, the cafes, the coffee shops, which they also have a lot here, by the way. It's like Leeuwarden is the city with the most coffee shops. I think the highest density of coffee shops.
Yeah.
So Mert is the better pro with the coffee shops here. So.
Yeah, they are pretty nice, each one of them. They are also really different, so for each type there's a location to go to and find a spot. So just check them out.
But you'll find some. Yeah. You don't even have to look for them. They'll just pop up while you are walking through the city.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. Yeah. Stay safe, people. Tune in for our next episode of Let's Talk Live.